Alright, what's up, guys? See if this is working. Let's see. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Changed my profile picture on X. Actually, I changed it by accident. Changed it because I wanted to see what it would look like and completely forgot that they will take your blue check mark away if you change your profile picture. And then it puts it under review for like 5 days. And you can't change or edit it after that until that 5 days is up. So I'm going to lose my blue check mark for 5 days. I'm going to change it back or again to something else maybe, and then I gotta wait another 5 days to get my blue check mark back. But you can't like preview it real quick before they make you do all that shit. Get my blue check mark back. But you can't like preview it real quick. All right. Live is working on X. Live's working on YouTube. It seems sweet. If everybody that is already in here could please like and retweet the stream. Let everyone know we're starting. I'm gonna send it in the Discord right now. Got a short week in the market. Ooh, SMCI, yeah. Got a short week in the market. So the market is closing on Thursday for Thanksgiving, and then Friday is a half day. So market closes at 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday. So ooh, what if I sell a credit spread for Friday expiration? That means at 1 p.m. should it have expired for full profit and those premiums be at zero? Or if the market continues to move until 4:15. I wonder how that works. Only one way to find out. Sell a credit spread for Friday expiration and see what happens. See when they close it out. Alright. Let's get this bullshit off the screen. Except for those levels, I can stay there. How do I bring up the chat? What's up, Keith? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's have a good week. We got a little bit of data. Got FOMC minutes this week. We got PCE. We got Chicago PMI. I think there's a few others. What the fuck is SoulScan? I don't fucking know. Dude, this whole crypto world is crazy. Let me see. I put it in the newsletter. I have a newsletter now. So if you go to my profile on X and click my link tree, scroll down and click on Casey Trades newsletter, you can subscribe to the newsletter. And every time I make a post on here, it will send it to your email. I'm just letting you know. Or you can just always click this link, and then I'll have all my posts on here, just on the website. So, but you can put your email in. Consumer confidence at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. FOMC minutes is at 2. Wednesday, initial jobless claims at 8:30, so that might be a decent market mover. And then at 9:45, right after market open, Chicago PMI. And then right after that at 10 a.m. is PCE index and year over year. So Wednesday, 8:30. A little bit of data can be a market mover, and then right after 10 a.m. So let's see. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes. Thoughts on Roblox? Roblox has a gap to fill downside underneath 48. And pull up over here in Weeble. I guess I can pull it up on TradingView since we're already right here. So Roblox on the daily has, maybe once this loads, there you go. Oh look, it's already filled out for you. I got VWAP turned on somewhere. So underneath 48 right here, there is a gap to fill downside. So we'd really like for it to stay underneath 50 bucks. And if it stays underneath 58, or sorry, 50, go down to 48. And then underneath 48 has a gap all the way down to 43.54. So that's what I'm watching on Roblox there. Alright, send it out on Discord. Everyone know that we started. Again, if everyone could please like and retweet the stream, I appreciate it. It's my neighbor's Supra.
With one headlight.
With one headlight, yeah, because he just did a freaking headlight delete for his $1,300 cold air intake. His Supra's pretty sweet, though. He also brought me food over about an hour ago. It's like Chinese food. Alright. Let's see. SPY. Higher highs, higher lows right now. Higher highs, higher lows right now. Oh my god, he's such an asshole. Oh, that was funny. His Supra's so loud. Alright, so on SPY, we're 600. Right up there. Target would be up there. Honestly, right there would probably be it. Oh, that's going to line up perfectly with that trend line. So that would be my put trigger. That would be my put trigger. This would be my call trigger. Initial reaction off the put trigger, though, obviously, is to look for calls, see if buyers step in, get some kind of bounce overnight. Yeah, SPY's at 598.38. Nice. So that means it's somewhere right up here. So SPY overnight right now is like right there. That's where SPY's at currently. So it's holding the trend line, but underneath the 600 cycle level, or this 599.3, which would be my resistance. Like supply. And then a breaking base above it would be a call trigger. Vice versa. Alright, so that's what I'm watching on SPY. If it breaks above and holds above 600, then 601. And then underneath 593.8, first target downside, honestly, is probably going to be here. 593.13, and then a move down to 591 be a full kind of target there intraday. So very simple for SPY. Mainly it's going to be that trend line here, though. If you just zoom out just a little bit on the 15 minute, it's just higher high, higher low, and it's holding it right now, obviously, after hours. So very simple. I'm not expecting a huge move. on the market this week, with it being a holiday week, but I am expecting it to be a green week. Historically speaking, this time of the year within the market generally closes green. QQQ just filled that gap right there, as well as fighting like all freaking day. There's a big zone right up here. It's at 508. I mean, 510 is going to be the biggest thing, so I kind of already have there a trend line here. See how this just like moves up? So you got the trend line still holding on QQQ. Whoopsies. And then gonna have my chop zone right there. If it holds below it, we're good. If it holds above it, we're good. If it's having candle closes within the middle of it, then just wait for it. See right here, hit the top, came back down, hit the bottom, hit the top, then finally knifed through, got to move down, came back up here, rejected it, came straight back down. That's cool, perfectly fine. But if it's getting candle closes right here back and forth between it, there's a chop zone. So don't want to be opening up trades within that chop zone. So looks like 510 is going to be the big call trigger. If we can continue to hold above that, probably get some good continuation, but initial resistance up there between 509 and 510. Support at 500.34, down to 499.6. Underneath that goes down to 497.4. That was that gap right there that it just filled. So when moon, I created a meme coin. SMCI, yay! HIMS is up 4%. Let's fucking go. Oh, I gotta check the Robin Hood. Let's go HIMS. What those calls close? I'm gonna pull up the account afterwards. It's up 3.4 right now. Nice. Yeah, for whatever reason, they don't have 24-hour for HIMS on Weeble. Damn, SPY and Qs are ripping right now. Those HIMS calls for January are up 65.8% currently. That's how much the current position is up. There you go, as you can see. HIMS $35 calls for January 17, 2025 are up 65.79%. So with HIMS being up 3%, 3 to 4% right now after hours is fantastic. All right, so SPY, QQQ, IWM. All right, same three every time. I'm expecting some good movement out of IWM. There's an easy resistance right there. See that? That's easy. SR flip. Support, break straight through, retest, flip to resistance. All right, so that's easy. And now we're below it, so that's going to be resistance, and a break above that, take it to these other previous highs. until we get more data and price action. Right there, that's also very easy. Right there. Same thing. Support. Close above it, got a nice move up. Big red candle. Go down. Retest. Support. Very, very simple. Drop it down to the hourly, and it's going to make it look like that. See? So now I can kind of fine tune the zone right there. Honestly, it's like down to right here, but I kind of just like right there. Just because of that right there. These ones close slightly underneath of it, but you can see the price action right here just lines up nicely. So beautiful inverse head and shoulders breakout there. That would be first target downside, second, and third upside. You got the top zone there, and you got a level here, and then you got a level right here. See? Simple. Bounce. Get a nasty red candle to break it. That's because that level's important, and they retest it right there and flip it to resistance, and a bigger move downside happens. That's how you know that is a key psychological level on IWM. That's how you find targets very, very quick. So there we go. Now I got the full setup. There's targets upside, there's targets downside. If I can crush that one, that was easy. Looking for small caps perform well over the next month or so. So let me screenshot that. Tesla's at 358. Nice. SMCI. What's SMCI at? 35.4. It's up 6%. Nice. I got $50 calls for fun. Tesla, I was about to look up. Yeah, Tesla's up $6. It's up 1.75%. All right, so SPY, QQQ, IWM. The other three I'm going to cover are MMM, 3M, Amazon, and HIMS. HIMS being the last one. All right, first up, we'll do 3M. All right, so 3M. Nice green hammer candle right here off the low. So it's an inside bar, an inside day, and it's a green hammer candle. So looking for this inside day to now rip it upside, and we have a bullish candlestick right here. So that's always nice to see. You can draw a trend line. These highs right here, looking for it to break that. And go back upside. I like big target, honestly, of up here. Looks like around this area right here gives it a little bit of trouble right here. So I'll mark this yellow. Need to break above that. That's target. That's the stop. Ooh, nice. So that's the 100, yeah. So it's right off the 100-day. Yeah, and this is the daily. So if it breaks above that daily 9 EMA, it's going to line up around that 129 area. Get the push up to the 21 EMA, and then that target, full target, you can see that's a clear SR flip spot. Big candle downside, hit support. It took a huge red candle to break through it. The pop back up and retest right here, goes back downside. So this level right here means something. So I like the daily candle here. That's the big thing. Off this low down here, these lower bottom wick showing that kind of buyers are present. So get a nice support bounce on this. So in some calls here, here's the trend line a little bit better on the 4 and 1 hour. Essentially, look at that nice little hammer candle on the hourly chart. So taking calls, here you want it to break through here, probably do some kind of SR flip shenanigans right here, and then go hit target, right? So that is what I'm looking for on 3M. I move up to 130.8. After that's Amazon. I'm short Amazon currently. So that's an old chart. Go to, I think I have it mapped out over here already. Oh, it was intraday. All right. So Amazon, it's not the prettiest, but you can't deny it. Big green candle, neutral to bearish candle in the middle, big red candle on the right. That, my friends, could potentially be an evening star. Bearish candlestick pattern. Also, it closed underneath the 9 EMA, and then the big red candle 9 times out of 10. The next candle closes red as well, and it did underneath the 21 EMA. The big thing is there is a gap to fill right here, down to here. So there is a gap to fill to the downside on AMZN. So underneath, around this 194 area, you'll see is big support right over here. It just all lines up perfectly. You got big support here. You got it right there. So it needs to break here to go down and fill the gap here. That would be full target. You'll also see this is an SR flipped spot. All right. So that's the trigger, that's target, or technically that's the trigger to start filling the gap. I'm already in the puts on Amazon. So I am in 190s and 185s for December 6th and December 20th. Again, this could be a green week overall in the market. I don't know what Amazon is at right now, like after hours. Let's see, where's Amazon at? Hopefully red. Oh, it's up. It's up 0.62%. It's up $1.23, which means that it is around there, somewhere around right here, which is perfectly fine. I want it to stay underneath 200. It's kind of my stop, is 200 psych level. So puts here in this area, stop loss here. This would be first target. There's a big support right here, but it would fill the gap. Which between 190 and 191 would be full target. So that is what I'm currently watching on Amazon. Last but not least, the greatest stock of all time is Hims and Hers Health. So beautiful dip buy here. So this huge knife red candle right here, when this thing closed down here at around 21 bucks, I started to scale into January 35 calls, which I just showed you that were up the 65%, whatever it is. And then added some more down here, and then also sold a put credit spread. So I showed the put credit spread expiring completely worthless on Friday, which is good because that's what you want to collect full premium. Made 450 bucks on that one trade. So easy day. And then again, the $35 calls, they went like 75% and they closed up 65%. So now, opposite of Amazon, but the gap to fill downside, HIMS has a gap to fill upside. Probably around 30, but we'll just mark that previous high. So there's a gap fill here. So it's looking strong. A break over 25.52, which HIMS was at what? Was already up after hours. I mean, none of this really means shit, to be honest with you, because the market's going to be looking completely different in 12 hours. It's up 3.8%. Now it's at 26.3. So currently it is at there. So it's at last Tuesday's close. That's where it's at right now. So it's near the middle of the gap. So I'm looking for continuation above 25.5 on HIMS to fill the gap. $2 straight upside to 27.50. After that, 30 bucks to $30.50. I will be out majority of my position by then. After that is just, rippity doo dah to new highs. So maybe the 35s for January 2025 go in the money. That would be ideal. So thought about maybe I'll open up a put credit spread again for HIMS for this Friday. So we'll see how that works. So SPY, QQQ, IWM, MMM, Amazon, and HIMS. Those are the main 6 that I am watching. Let me go to the Discord real quick. Who's posting charts in here? OB is, NVIDIA is. Nice. Alright. Post these charts. We got SPY, QQQ, IWM, M, Amazon, and HIMS. Alright, cool. If you're in the Discord, I just tagged all you guys. Those are the main 6 charts I am looking to trade. If you are an ex-subscriber, then you already know the trades that I'm already in. I sent those charts earlier on Friday. I think I sent another one yesterday for a position that I am looking to take this week on one of those charts. So, of course, Tech Wood. Thank you. Keith, just because it's you. Only because it's Keith. Hood's a buy the dip, baby. Look at that. Look at that beautiful SR flip right there. So, look, this is how easy trading is sometimes. Okay. Remember what I said. SR flip spots. Supply, demand, the whole 9 yards, right? Look at these top wicks right here. See these top wicks? What has to happen in order for this thing to go higher? What comes in? A big candle has to break through it. Then what do you want to see on the next candle? A retest and hold. Look at the bottom of the retest right here. Look at that. Look how it lines up. tops of this candle right here. Beautiful, right? And then it rips upside, goes back up to here, comes back down on a pullback. Where do you want to buy on the pullback? The SR flip spot right there. And look what happened. Big move upside. Now, just utilizing support resistance, supply demand. Go turn on, this is on the daily chart. Go turn on 921 EMA. Like where the 9 EMA lined up to hold the trend. Why? Because look what happens when it gets to the daily 9 EMA. Bounce. Bounce. So it hits the daily 9 EMA. Bounce. Easy. So hood is a buy the freaking dip. So watch the daily EMAs here. Watch the trend. Every time it has one of these spots right here, an SR flip spot, or off the daily moving average there, it's a buy the dip. This thing is looking good, looking strong. I've been waiting for a dip. Honestly, I wanted it to pull back down closer to 30 bucks. I wanted it to lose 34 and then come down 32 and then lose this low right here of 31.3, fill the gap, go to $30 psych, bounce hard, freaking get in, and then come back up and reclaim these moving averages and trend higher. But it did not, unfortunately. It is just way too strong. So very simple technical analysis right there, and that's my thoughts on hood. Let's go, Keith. Appreciate you, my man. What was the other one you said? Chewy? The woof stock? Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Off the daily 9 EMA. Almost filled that gap too. See, that's why I like these gaps. That's why I'm watching AMZN and like HIMS. It's got that gap to fill. Whoopsies. Right there. It got really close to filling the gap, but it held the daily 9 EMA. It's a hanging man though, so maybe that can be the pullback that it'll need to come fill this gap and then go higher. So it just had a bull flag breakout here. Again, this is on the daily right here. Consolidation bull flag. What has to happen to break out of it? A big green candle. Then it led to a big gap up. So if it can pull back here, 33.11, I think it's a good dip buy. Not a bad place to try a short either. There's an SR flip spot right here. Alright, right here to right here. You got a spot of importance right there. There we go. So drag this over and let's see what happens. I gotta make it a little bit taller so I can get the middle of it, I think. There it is. Alright, so now watch. Would you looky there? So big bottom wicks, SR flip, right? So I marked that key level. This is back in July, right? So now it's the first time retesting it. Just drag it all over, and then look where it's rejecting. Directly in the middle of the zone. So going short here, not a bad idea. Honestly, it's a 1-to-1 no matter where you go, because if you start a short here, there's candlesticks that pop up about to right here, which would be like the stop. And then if you bought, calls off the low, you kind of have a stop around, like if it starts to break underneath 32.25. So now you'll see where it's at. It's directly in the middle. That's what I kind of mean. It's a 1-to-1 on both sides. So it's got resistance up here, and as of right now, that's a daily hanging man. Let me see if it's in a squeeze real quick on any time frame. In a 15-minute. which was kind of flat, and then just wicked candle after hours. So it's a 1-to-1 right now, but the daily is a hangman, so part of me wants to say short, look more for the puts, come downside, and fill that gap, which would be full target down to 33.10, 33 bucks. Once it goes back down to 33, you'll notice that's a big SR flip spot. So if it does pull back right here, then you can look to go long right there as well. So I would watch that. Of course, my man. All right, it's freezing out here. I'm gonna jump off here. Someone just said AMD. AMD is a short every time, so I still have everything on my AMD chart, like all those support resistance zones, and it lines up with a level in every single one. I drew these arrows when I was teaching in the mastermind to show how I found all of those and why I have them marked. But AMD is a short the pop every single time right now until proven otherwise. Can't get that last one. I mean, you're at a good area of support down here, 132, 134. But it's just riding the EMAs straight down. Honestly, unless it reclaims above 145, that would be it. 145 and 132 are going to be, those are two big spots. And it's probably like right in the middle of it right now after hours. So watch 132 for downside, watch 145 for upside. It's really, like I said, anywhere between here, 138 up to 145, I would be shorting it at 141.50. I'd probably try a short right up here around 143.3, and then definitely probably at 145. It's a short to pop off these EMAs and off these other psychological levels to then take it lower. The trend is, lower low, lower high. So, but if it does break and hold above 145, then look to go long. So, all right, that's it for me, guys. Appreciate you guys. See you in the morning. Love you, Keith. 1,200 people in here. Nice. Love you guys. Please like and retweet the stream. I know I said at the beginning, but people that can't attend it here live, if you can retweet it, that way it gets it out there more and they can watch the recording later because this is recorded. Sushi or turkey for Thanksgiving? Both. So, all right, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. And for the premium Discord team, I will see you guys on the live stream in the morning, ready to go. Let's see how these swings are looking. Pepsi and cola. Let's see. KO up a little bit. Pepsi is flat. So KO 112%. I think we got on those. Pepsi highest was 94. KO calls are still up 50% on the runners after trimming for the 100. I don't have a stop, slightly moved in profit, but it's just runners by this point. Pepsi was up like 65% at the open when KO was up like 100. But then Pepsi had a huge rip into the close on Friday. It was fantastic. And those 165 calls are up 94%. Still got my runners, baby. We're in there like swimwear. And then Amazon, there's my 190 puts. They're up 2% at the close. So, and then I am in the 3M puts as well. Got a few of those. Those closed 2% as well right before the close. So let's see if KO and Pep can get those runners out there. 10 subscribers away from 1K on YouTube, according to Liv. Thank you. There you go. Thank you, Liv. You're the best. You're amazing. Um, right there, that is my YouTube link. It's the same as my Twitter handle, X handle, and everything. It's just KCTrade777. So, yeah, 10 people listening or watching this live stream right now on YouTube, if you're there, or if you're here on X with the other 1,200 people. If 10 people can go subscribe, just hit the subscribe button to the YouTube channel. It's free, don't cost you nothing. And get it over 1,000, I'd appreciate it. I just crossed over 25,000 followers here on X, so appreciate and love you guys. So thank you, Cloud. Appreciate you. So, all right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'll probably be on Spaces with the crew, either with Wolf Financial or Jordan at some point in time. But I will be live trading and live streaming within the premium Discord with the team tomorrow morning, ready to go. Flint, our friggin' analyst, our small caps analyst, he caught like multiple 400%. He had an 1,800% winner on Zoom calls. It was fucking incredible. We got Sharky in there for futures, myself, Bishop, and Jesse for options, and then Keith posts amazing content and some trade ideas in there as well. So if you go to my profile, I did go ahead and release the Black Friday discount code early. I released it last week. If you use code KC40, just get 40% off anything. So you can use it on the KC algo, you can use it on MMK algo and indicators, the ATM bot, or just our normal premium Discord. So works on everything. You can get like monthly for $40 or buy it one time for like 800. So we have an amazing time live streaming and trading in the Discord. No bullshit, just straight trading consistency every single fucking day, trying to make as much money as we can. That's really about it. So appreciate you guys. So love you guys. Have a great night. Premium Discord.